Right, hello and welcome to my Wip and Chat. Mrs. Coffee put up a challenge for any YouTube creators to do a 1 hour Wip and Chat. So I'd been thinking a while about doing a YouTube channel to do with diamond painting because, you know, I like diamond painting. So I thought, okay, this is the opportunity, I'll have a go. So my name's Tammy. Some of you might know me by Busy Sparkling. I have an Instagram page. So I've also named my YouTube channel Busy Sparkling. Yeah, I have set an alarm so I don't have to keep looking at my clock for when the hour is up, because I don't know that I'll be able to talk for more than an hour, but you never know. So the whip that I'm currently working on, I only do one whip at a time. I don't have multiple whips. Is I Am, and I'm going to say his name wrong. Revenani Felian is the artist of this, and Diamond Art Club have rendered this. So yeah, that's what we're working on today. My pen is also from Diamond Art Club, and this one is called Lemon and Lime Fizz, and it's a new one. I think they came out in December, and I received it only a couple of days ago. So can I just say, if you hear any noises in the background, I do have a dog. He's a Jack Russell. He's young and very playful. So I have just had a little play around with him. So hopefully he'll settle shortly, although he's making quite a lot of racket over there at the moment. So yeah, so it's basically, isn't it, getting to know me. So yeah, so anyway, we were talking about this pen, wasn't we, from Diamond Art Club. What else have I got around me before people start? Oh, this is my, this is actually, I brought as a needle minder because I've done cross stitch before, but you can also use them as cover minders. And this one I got from Etsy, from Agnes Minders, she's called. And they're handmade, absolutely gorgeous. But I got that, well, my daughter actually got it for me for Christmas a couple of years back. So yeah, and then I've got another one here, which is from Painting with Diamonds, or Paint with Diamonds, Paint with Diamonds. It's very confusing. Her name is very similar to one of the big companies that does diamond paintings, but she doesn't. She does accessories for diamond paintings. This boat also came from her, and the cover minder. And these boats are really, really good, but we'll talk a bit about that later on. So anyway, going back to knowing a bit about me. I live in England, in the southwest. I have a husband and a daughter who is 15, and currently we're in lockdown again in England at the moment. So she's going through unfortunately, the whole process of having her GCSEs cancelled. Which, you know, for some kids you could say, that's not unfortunate, they're really happy about it. And then other kids are like, oh gosh, I really wanted to do my exams. And Millie kind of sits in both camps, really. 1 minute she's happy, and then the next she's like, but I would like to have done my exams to prove myself. So that's where she is at the moment. So she's currently working from home. My husband can't go to work at all, and I work with young adults with PMLD, which is profound multiple learning disabilities, and I have to, at the moment, go into work 1 day a week. So that's not too bad. I don't mind that. And we're in a very small group, and they're doing their very, very best to keep us safe. So we all wear masks, face shields and stuff. So that's all good. So it's fine. And I don't live far away. I walk into work, and nice to get out and get some air, a little bit of extra air that day. So because we only really went to exercise once a day, so I walk to work, and then in the evening I can walk the dog and stuff. So So yeah, so that's that. So what else about me? Well, I have always been into crafting. I probably started crafting when I was about 5. My nan, we were living with her for a little bit with my parents and everything. She brought me a knitting bag with wool and needles and knitting accessories, and they were, I mean, really good quality. Metal needles. I kept them into adulthood, and a row counter, which again, I kept it into adulthood. It was such a good quality kids kit. I don't really think you can find kits like that anymore, can you? So, but she taught me to knit while we lived with them. And my nan has always been an avid crafter. So she's probably done most things, I would say. Yeah, from then I've probably always done something. So I've done card making before. I've tried quilling, sewing, cross stitch. I still cross stitch occasionally. I've still got my cross stitching kit. I've still got my card making stuff, although I've put it in the attic, I will admit. I went through a phase of really enjoying it, but I don't feel like I want to be doing that at the moment. So I thought, okay, I'll put it all away and everything. So yes, I've always done something, and I think my dream job would be able to do something to do with crafting as a job. Would be, now that I'm an adult and you know, you get older and you change your idea about what you want to do in life sometimes. I've always worked, my background is in care, hospitals, that type of thing. But, you know, I'm older now, I'm tired. I feel like I want to have a job doing something that I really enjoy, and it's something that I keep saying to my daughter is, you know, when you know, go into your career, choose something that you feel that you will always enjoy. Obviously, you change your ideas when you grow up sometimes, don't you? But, you know, get a job in something that you enjoy doing. And she loves drawing. She's not crafty, she's a drawer. So I don't know whether she'll take a job in that. She loves English and she loves words and she loves reading. And at the minute she said she'd like a job with words, but she doesn't know exactly what she wants to do. She loves history as well, but I think she'll go for something either to do with her drawing and illustration or something to do with words. So yeah, I've tried a lot of crafts, and I kind of stumbled upon this one by accident, but again, it's kind of my nan's fault again, because what happened was the Christmas before the last lockdown, so that would have been last Christmas, my nan brought my daughter a crystal art kit, because my nan is also mad on diamond art. So she brought her this crystal art butterfly to do. So I was sorting through all the Christmas presents, and I said, look, because she's not into crafty kits or anything like this, I said, do you want to keep this? I said, or shall we find it a new home? I'm not trying to be rude, but, you know, my daughter's just not into. And she said, no, I'm going to do that one day. I said, oh, okay. So it got put in the cupboard. Well, of course. What happened? In March, end of March, we all went into a major lockdown, didn't we? So, you know, I'm doing a bit of gardening and everything, and working from home as much as possible, and all these type of things. And it was like mid-May. So I need a little drink there. It was like mid-May, and I said to my daughter, would you like to do the crystal art butterfly with me that, you know, your great nan gave you? And she was like, yeah, all right then. I said, can can I do it with you? Because I'd really like to know what it's like. I want to know what the fuss is about. Well, of course, that was it then, wasn't it? I was a bit like, got all this time on my hands. I feel like doing this. I want to have a go, I want a kit. And my daughter said, oh wow, I really enjoyed doing that butterfly. And I couldn't believe that she actually sat down and did something from a kit, because she's never done that before. So I ordered her a kit off Amazon, and it was like a skull, a rainbow skull. Some of you probably have seen it, which came the next day. So she got started quite quick. But I did a little bit of research, and I'd found out that there's not good quality kits out there, and there's good quality kits. And what I didn't want was a bad quality kit that was very blurry. Even for some, even for me trying out I didn't want to be put off. So I thought, I'm going to get a decent kit. If I don't like it, I'll finish this, but I won't get any more. I'll just, say it's something I did over lockdown, but it wasn't for me, but I'll finish it. So I chose a Wizardy art kit. I got it off Etsy, and it was Van Gogh's Starry Skies, or Starry Nights, and it arrived on my dad's birthday, 29th of May, and yeah, I loved it. Really enjoyed doing that one. And it was a square. And I thought, oh God, people say don't start with a square, they're difficult. But I thought, oh, I love just, things slotting together and being neat and tidy. I thought, yeah, I'll go with it. So hopefully, if I've learnt to edit okay, there will be a picture somewhere on the screen at the moment showing my Van Gogh diamond painting. So because I wasn't on Instagram at that time and everything, I didn't take photos of it coming together, and I kind of wish I had, because I love, like, when you go back on your Instagram and stuff and look at the progress that you make through, it's really nice just to see it building. And you go, oh, that took me so much time to do, but it was amazing, and I loved it, and everything. So yeah, that took me. So I started at that. Let's say it was the 1st of June by the time I kitted it up, and I had to go and get little pots to put the little drills in and all that. So I think it probably took me a couple of months, because I was working from home as well, and I was doing quite a lot of gardening as well, and getting out and doing that and stuff. So yeah, a couple of months that one took me, but I knew by the 2nd of June that I loved this. And I'd been looking on the internet at good places to get diamond paintings, and I kept seeing Diamond Art Club. It's like, I'm never going to be able to get anything from Diamond Art Club. It's in America. It's going to be too much of an inconvenience. I'm not going to be able to use Diamond Art Club. And at that time, I don't know if any of you can remember, but oh my goodness, nothing was in stock. Everything was out of stock on their website. And I thought, it's going to be one of those websites that's never got anything in, because once one thing comes on, it's snapped up, and I'm in England and I'm not going to get the opportunity. But I'd set up an email alert, and on my daughter's birthday, 2nd of June, it came up with one of my chosen diamond paintings being in stock. I was like, oh my gosh. So I rush over to their website early in the morning. This was like, I don't know, 7 o'clock in the morning. And Sasha and Jet was in stock, and I was like, oh, do I, don't I? I don't even know if I like round drills. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. So I ordered Sasha and Jet, and I thought, yeah, this is going to take forever to come, because of, the current situation, and it's America and all the rest of it. And it was here in 9 days. I couldn't believe it. It was like, whoa, and wow. when I opened that up, I just could not believe the quality of the canvas and how it shimmered and shined, and the bright colours, and how nice it was. And I thought, wow, I cannot wait. Of course, then my Wizardy art kit took a while, and I was like, I really want to start this. And I, even before I started sessions yet, I'd already ordered a couple more Diamond Art Club canvases, and they got more in stock. And I learnt about the loyalty point system. International postage got reduced, which was amazing, and also the amount to spend to get, so it was I think it was $150 to get free postage, and now it's 75. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm happy. I'm really, really, really happy. So yeah, it's been onwards and upwards since then. So I've only put one other video on my YouTube channel because, as I said, I set this up last week. I have 3 subscribers at the moment. It's so new. And on the other video is the diamond paintings that I completed over the course of 2020, having started end of May. Yes, I've got some craft buddy ones on there which are easy to get in the UK. They're really nice. They're nice. And some my Diamond Art Club one on there. And then I did one that I'd ordered really, really early on in my diamond painting type career, or whatever you want to call it. When I ordered it using a woman who was a go-between. So she's based in England. You pay her the money, she orders your diamond painting for you from China. And it was a Harry Potter one. I mean, the image is amazing, but I wasn't all that impressed by the canvas or the drills or anything. So, and I wrote a whole review, which is on my Instagram. I did a few videos for Instagram, and it's all over there, all about that one. But I think you definitely learn. And my daughter's really enjoyed what she's done. She enjoyed her Amazon skull. And she did a couple others from Amazon. And with her birthday money, she wanted to buy a Diamond Art Club, so she bought herself Sweet Purple. They look really lovely, and I got her a couple for Christmas as well. I thought, while I'm ordering mine, I'll order her some for Christmas as well. So she had Melinda and Moohoo for Christmas, and Where Light Meets Dark, and she's doing that one presently. So, you know, she's home more now, although she's got a heck of a lot of work to do. I mean, loads of work. She's got opportunity to hopefully have a go at doing that. So I have to say, this canvas is amazing. I mean, I started down here in the bottom right, and I thought, wow, it looks amazing. It is 29 colours, this one. I've got a picture here, actually. Here we are. I'll show you. Yeah, it's 29 colours, 2 ABs. I mean, it's beautiful. And I love dragons, so... and I've really enjoyed working on this, actually. It's such a lovely diamond painting. Really, really nice. Now, what do we need next? That one. So this little boat I've got here, well, big boat, actually, is from Painting with Diamonds, and the lady's name is Sam. And she ran a competition a little while back because she had... It was something like 15... I want to say 15,000 followers on Instagram. So she ran a competition on Instagram. 5 prizes. And one of them was for the JoJo Arts Season Changes Diamond Art Club canvas. And I thought, oh, that'd be lovely to win. I'd love that. And then there was like a £100 voucher for her shop. And some items from her shop as well. And I couldn't believe it when it came on Instagram that I got 5th place and I'd won the Season Changes canvas. I couldn't believe it. So, but yeah, this boat is from her. I actually had this one as, it's actually green and sparkly. I don't know how well you can see it. And then you buy the little stopper and the tray cover separate. So I think the stopper and the tray cover are £3.50. I think £3.50 that is. And then the tray is £8.50, I think. I'm only saying I think because I had these as a gift for Christmas. A requested gift for Christmas. And then I've got the stainless steel metal placer. And these are from Australia, but she ordered them on your behalf. The lady with paintable diamonds called Sam. And I always wanted to try a two-placer because I don't like multi-placing very much. But the two-placer I really like, and you can also checkerboard with the two-placer nicely as well. So I don't mind. I don't mind multi-placing. I'm not too bad with a three-placer, but anything more, and I get quite frustrated. So yeah. I'd love to know what you guys are all working on at the moment. That's one of the nice things about Instagram is, you know, communicating with people about what you're doing and stuff. And I love, you know, I quite often sit down and watch some of the Wip and Chats and stuff whilst I'm diamond painting. Normally when I diamond paint, I have well, obviously at the moment I'm using my iPad to record this, but I have my iPad on the sofa arm, which is next to my desk here. And I watch Netflix or YouTube. So I quite like that. It's quite nice to be able to watch a little bit of a good film and stuff. And I know a lot of people diamond paint really quick. I've got a friend at work actually who started diamond painting before me, but she'd never heard of Diamond Art Club before. So I introduced her to Diamond Art Club, and I think I've converted her. She loves it, and at the moment she is working on the fuchsia tiger picture, and I just can't believe how much she's done. She started hers 5 or 6 days before I started this, and I've done this much, and she said she's over halfway now, so she's kind of up here. And I'm like, how do you go so quick? I can't diamond paint quickly to save my life, but I think it's because, you know, I generally rush around doing everything, and then when I come to sit down here, I'm just so chilled that I'm just like taking my time over placing down the diamonds. But I mean, I sit down probably from, I don't know what, 1:30 to 4:30, so 3 hours, and it takes me 3 hours to do one square that size, and I'm like, oh my dear life, that's a long time. Well, I presume it's a long time. I presume it is. So yeah, so she's diamond painting as well. She's a really, really nice young lady that I walk to work with. So, and then we have a bit of a chat, and we talk about diamond painting as well. And I do love diamond painting. And then another girl I work with, she's not much younger than me. She said, "Oh, I love your diamond paintings. I'd love to try." So I found a UK company that did this really cute one of Hedwig from Harry Potter. A word I can never say. And I gave her that for her birthday in December, and she absolutely loved it. So I'm hoping, because we're now home and she's actually in lockdown, we're all in lockdown, I mean she's actually vulnerable, so she's shielded and she can't come to work. So I'm hoping that sooner or later she'll send me a picture of her progress. So so that'll be good. But I think of all the crafts I've done, I think, and I feel really bad to say it, I think I enjoy diamond painting the most. I think it's because I don't have to plan anything. It's all like ready there for you, and the after result is just so beautiful. yeah, I don't know why. I do feel really bad to say that, because, you know, people that cross stitch and stuff, that it's art, isn't it? It's art form. I mean, all these craft things are like an art form. And here I am placing little plastic drills onto a sticky canvas and really, really enjoying myself. I feel quite guilty about it sometimes, actually. Maybe I should be doing something else with my time. But I really enjoy it, and I enjoy sharing on Instagram, and I enjoy seeing what other people are doing and their diamond paintings and stuff. I just find it brilliant. Community is really, really good, actually. So my desk. Now, I know that a lot of people on Mrs. Coffee's forum and some of the other diamond painting groups that I look at occasionally on Facebook. I'm not a big fan of Facebook particularly. I'm on there. I'm going through the page quite regular, but I don't let people know I'm there really particularly. I don't push any buttons. I just skim through quickly and make sure everybody's all right. And yeah, a lot of people are asking about what people use as their, you know, their table and stuff. And some people have got easel, some people have got proper table, some people have, you know, have something on their lap and stuff like this. So I really, really, really wanted to get a proper table for my diamond painting, an easel, what I would call an easel table. And I had a look around and everything. But the problem I had, I didn't mind to get one, it was fine. The problem I have is we live in a bungalow, and it's a small bungalow. It's 2-bedroom, which is absolutely fine for us. Not a problem. We've got a nice garden, and we've got a lounge diner, which is to me a very odd shape. We've got a small kitchen, small bathroom, and the 2 bedrooms. So I'm like, where the heck can I put a diamond painting desk that won't look like it's just been plonked in the middle of the room, that I can neat and tidily, you know, put somewhere? Now, we have a conservatory, and I use that word really, really lightly. It is more like a lean-to on the back of the bungalow. And our landlord has said, you know, I can get rid of it if you like, if it's a nice one. I'm like, no, you're not getting rid of it. I use it for, I've got some craft stuff out there, but it's not ideal because it gets quite damp out there. And now the rain's coming a little bit. But it's you know, the windows are blowing in it. You know, they're all like foggy and everything. You know, it's old, but I still like it, and I've started to use it to do some of my plant stuff. I've got a greenhouse, but like for cactuses and stuff like that. And I had some cactus kits for Christmas, and I've given it a good old tidy out and moved some of the stuff, my crafting stuff that I don't use anymore, out of there into the attic. And I'm going to start to use that more for my cactuses in the summer, spring, etc. Anyway, I was telling the story about my desk. Anyway, I was trying to think, where could I put a desk? Nope, this isn't going to happen. There isn't a space. I did manage to find a hobbycraft desk, much smaller, but they wanted exactly the same money as the bigger ones, and you're just like, oh my god, why would you want £135 for a small desk that's, you know? And I was like, a bit reluctant, and I kept thinking, will it fit in this one little space that I've got in my lounge, the corner of my lounge, where I thought possibly right next to the patio doors, so you get good light coming in, that I could use for my diamond painting desk. I'm thinking, is it going to work? I don't know. So I'd previously bought myself an easel, and I was sitting on a coffee table in front of telly doing my diamond painting. But I'm talking that I was sitting on the floor, wasn't sitting on the sofa, because the coffee table was so low, and it was making my knees ache a little bit. I had plenty of cushions and stuff, but you couldn't really leave it. Do you know what I mean? It was, you'd have to pack it away at the end of the day. And so up in our attic, since we've moved here 6 years ago, we have had a desk up there, a computer desk. So, you know, you'd have your computer on there, your monitor on there, your little tower down on the little shelves down the bottom, and your printer and stuff. So I went up with my measuring tape and thought, oh, this is quite a small table. And I measured and I thought, oh, my easel will fit on there. So I had to disassemble the desk whilst my husband was at work, so he didn't go, what the heck are you doing? Pull it down from the attic with the help of my daughter, all the little bits, and reassemble it. And I reassembled it, and I brought it over to the corner, and I thought, oh, I'm so pleased I didn't order that small Hobbycraft desk, because it wouldn't have fitted, because it was actually quite a bit smaller than that was. So I popped it into the corner, and I had to recover the top with a grey plastic, like marble effect stuff, because the top was really, really bad, quite ripped up and marked. So I covered that all, and then put my easel on it. And then this one here, which is just like a miniature type of bookcase thing, I paid £13 for on Amazon. Yep, that's lovely. Yep, that's perfect. I'll have that for the back. So now I leave my diamond paintings on the easel on this little tiny desk. The desk cost me nothing, and the easel cost me £20, which I already had here. So I thought that was quite a bargain, actually. And then my dad got hold of me and said, well, I need a new chair for my office. Okay, can you help me? Now, my dad suffers with COPD, so he gets very short of breath. Can't really do the things that he used to do by himself anymore. So I was like, yeah, I can help you. Now, if I get a new chair, he said, a nice new chair for myself, do you think you could have this one? It's a bit small for me. So, of course, I was like, oh, office chair. Okay, cool. So, about 4 or 5 days after making up my desk, I now acquire a really nice, comfy office chair. And I'm like, brilliant. So my setup cost me no, it didn't cost me £26 at all, because I bought that. So what, 40 quid? 20 quid for the easel, but I already had it. About £6 for the sticky stuff, and £13 for my shelf. So bargain, I say. And also it's good because I can put the easel away if I want to, somewhere flat, if I want to work on something else. Sometimes when I'm kitting up, I'll put my easel away, and I can use the surface of the desk, which is really good. And also I had some little miniature house kits for Christmas, so if I want to do them at any point, I can also just fold away my easel, and if I wanted to, I could just leave my miniature house stuff on the desk and stuff. And I had a really nice light on a big stand, but it was like one of those multi-way lights. So I took it off a stand, and I used a little attachment thing and put a light on my desk as well. So, I mean, I'm really pleased with it, and it looks fine. You know, I don't like mess in the house. I don't like clutter. I need to see space, so I didn't quite know how I would cope with having lots of things around me, but no, it's fine, absolutely fine. So that's the story of my desk. It's the story of my diamond painting. We've nearly run out of this colour now. Got one left. Now what I do like is supporting UK companies. So the lady that makes these, and I put a review on Instagram about some diamond painting wax. This one's Dragon's Blood, which I was actually using before I did this. Right, so we've done the equals. I think we might do these next. Where have you gone? There you go. So yeah, I like to support her. I've also got lemon sherbet, and it's quite a good wax actually. She's made that herself in her own home. And I oh gosh, how much did I pay? I didn't pay very much for it. I got a funny feeling that the two waxes and the postage came to just over £5, £5.95 or something. So it's really good. I did use it in my multi-placer, but I actually decided that I prefer the blue wax in my multi-placer. I've tried glue dots 3 times and I cannot get on with glue dots. I managed last time to keep the glue dot in the pen, which was something, but I just didn't like the way it felt on the diamonds as you like pulled them out and stuff. It was, yeah, not, I've heard that museum gel or something is quite good. Is it museum gel? Something like that. It's quite good for using. But I haven't given that one a whirl. I don't know if I will now because I found this lady with these wonderful waxes. So we're going to have to put some new wax in a minute, I think, because it's not picking up very well. So I also like, I've got other hobbies other than diamond painting, and it would be really nice to hear what your other hobbies are as well. I like gardening sometimes when I'm in the mood. I've got a greenhouse, and last year I grew quite a lot of flowers because we couldn't get too many flowers last year. So I grew quite a lot of flowers, but I prefer to grow tomatoes and cucumbers and stuff. And I like baby mini cucumbers. They're really nice. They're really nice. There's little mini cucumbers you can get. And I like growing. I like to see the produce growing. It's really nice. I also love reading. And at the moment, I am reading a book called, I'm so going to say this wrong, Pachinko, that's it, which is like Japanese pinball machines. Pachinko. So I'm 70% of the way through Pachinko at the moment. My goodness, you could cry your eyes out reading that book. But it's really good. Min Lee Chan or something it's by. Can't quite remember, but it's a really good book. My husband bought me a Kindle for like birthday / Christmas, and I've read so much. I've read about, since October, 10 or 12 books, which is for me a lot. I went like years not reading, and I love reading, so I've read all sorts of really nice books, a lot of them with like a Japanese kind of theme. I read a book called The Woman in the White Kimono, and that was yeah, a real eye-opener actually to what was going on in the past and stuff in Japan, and yeah, that was good. And I also love gaming as well. I have a Nintendo Switch. My husband has a PlayStation 4. I have a 3DS. And my daughter also loves gaming as well. We're a big gaming family. So in the evenings, because I don't sit in here and diamond paint in the evenings, I only diamond paint in the afternoons. So my husband's at the minute in there playing his game on his PC. He's playing a PC game at the moment. I'm happy to be out here with my diamond painting, but in the evening we're together in a bedroom, nice cup of tea, and we're playing our games. So I love action games, RPG games. I'll give anything a try really, and if I like it I'll play it. I'm also playing a game called Spiritfarer at the moment, which is quite a moving game, quite emotional, and it's also got a bit of farming in it, a bit of building, but yeah, you look after these like creatures, but they're people, but they're creatures, and you take them to the Evergate, which is, you know, you're helping them to pass on to the next, whatever it is you think is in the next. So it's very touching, and you get attached to these characters, and then you've got to send them off, and it's like, oh my god, this is really. But yeah, I love Nintendo games. Animal Crossing. I spent so many hours on Animal Crossing in the last lockdown. It's unbelievable. I think I spent like 700 hours in that over the last lockdown. Really good game, but I love what Nintendo's all about as well. I do like to support companies that are really good to their customers, and loyal. And Diamond Art Club is also very, very loyal to their customers. I just read a very touching story today on a forum, how they'd helped this lady that had her diamond painting stolen from her car. And I thought that was amazing, because you don't hear of companies helping their customers. Nintendo also did a similar thing. One of their fans was a big Smash Brothers fan, but unfortunately he was very, very poorly, and his aim was to be able to play the new Smash Bros before he passed, and there was delays in getting the game out, unfortunately, and there's a big cry from the Nintendo community to get him a copy of the game early. They couldn't do that, it wasn't ready, but they sent some Nintendo reps to his house with a demo of the game that he could play, and he was allowed to invite around a friend or a couple of friends to enjoy it with him. It was amazing, and they got there just in time, basically. It makes my skin goosebump every time I hear that story. I just think how amazing for a company to go out of their way and do that for a fan, you know. It touches my heart and makes me see that there's still some really, really good people out there. I just think it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow, I wonder how long I've been talking for. I've got to have a little look at a minute. I did actually put an alarm on my phone that would go off when it had just like gone over the hour, so that I would know when I was done. It's yeah, a long time to talk to yourself. And although I've got my drink here, I think I might need a cup of tea in a minute when I'm done. So what else can I tell you about me? I've got a dog. I think I mentioned that. He is a Jack Russell Terrier, and he is 18 months old. He is called Blue, and we named him Blue because we actually had him on the day of our wedding anniversary. And where we got married, it's got Blue in the title of where we got married. So that's where Blue comes from. because we did think about maybe calling him something to do with the area where we got married or something like this, but no. And he is a Jack Russell, not my husband's first dog. My husband has had, growing up with his parents and everything, he has had collies before. I think all collies, I think I'm right in saying all collies. Myself, we had a Cocker Spaniel for about a week, and we had to send him back because my mum and dad thought at the time that I had allergies to the dog, and it turned out I didn't, which was really, really sad. But yeah, I desperately wanted to get a dog, and we tried and we tried and we tried to get a dog. Firstly, we tried to rehome a collie because my husband's so fond of collies, and when my husband went to feed him, he went for my husband. I say went loosely. He kind of went to snap at him when he was putting his food bowl down, and that freaked me out. I mean, maybe we could have trained him not to do that, I'm not saying that, but no, it's, you know, we've got a daughter, and then, you know, myself, and I've not really had a dog before, so it made me very nervous. So unfortunately, he had to go back. And then we tried to rehome a greyhound, and she was really, really nervous, and she was an ex-racing greyhound. And I think they said that she didn't, like, she was really young, so they think that she didn't do any racing as such. Like, she was kind of rejected for some reason, but they don't know why. And she had this beautiful temperament, but she didn't know how to be a dog, because obviously she just... and she was very anxious. And I thought, and the person thought that, you know, we would grow together in... I, you know, wasn't a dog person. I'm not a dog person. Not used to having a dog. That we would work together. And unfortunately, it didn't work out at all. So we kept her for a little bit longer and tried, but the rescue place found her a home with no children, with people that were there all the time, because also she didn't want to be away from me at all. I couldn't even sleep in my own bed. She had to be in the same room with me, and we didn't have the space in our bedroom to put her in with us. So they found an amazing new home for her with adults that were there all the time, because they realised she shouldn't be alone, because she was trying to hurt herself and stuff, and yeah, it wasn't nice. So she's all safe in a new home, and I stopped for a bit then. You know, it was heartbreaking to not be able to. And, you know, we wanted to rescue because, you know, you want to rescue, don't you, at the end of the day? It's nothing against people having puppies, but it's good to think of, you know, giving a dog a new home. But there's just so many things, like no kids, no other dogs, and all these different rules with rehoming in the UK that, oh my goodness, it was so difficult to find the right dog. So in the end, we did end up having a puppy. He was the last one left of a litter of 3. Only 3 little Jack Russells. So we went to see them, and we met the mum, and she was beautiful, and he was beautiful, but I was so nervous about having him. because I didn't want the same thing again, and I knew with him we couldn't. He was a puppy. He would, you know, you can't with any dog, but you just can't send you back. You're a puppy. You're going to need us, and oh my goodness. But oh yeah, it's just so beautiful. Such a good dog. I mean, I think you get hesitant sometimes, don't you, about little dogs, Jack Russells and all the rest of it, and people think, you know, they're yappy dogs, they nip your ankles. Even now when I go out walking with him, some people are like, oh, it's a Jack Russell. And then I've seen other people and gone, oh, Jack Russell's best dog ever. And I'm going to say that's the only dog I've had. But, you know, I'm sure some Jack Russells are like that. Maybe they haven't been treated right. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way their temperament is with some. You know, every dog is different. Every person in the world is different. But, oh my goodness, Blue is not like that in any way, shape or form. He's such a good dog. He's so intelligent. Really, really intelligent. He can even spell. So, if you say the word play, I'm saying this really quietly because he's in the room, or ball. If I say, you know, oh, you know, should we play? He understands that is play. So you've got to be really, really, I'm just checking he's still there. You've got to be really, really careful what you say because he understands. And then he gets all excited and out comes the toys and yeah. He's very, very, he doesn't bark much. He barks more when you're P-A-L-Y-ing, because he's excited. And if he gets startled, and I would imagine it would be the same with most dogs, but obviously I can't dog for, he will bark. And he is very sensitive to noises. His little tail goes in and under, and he gets really upset by fireworks. Oh my goodness, he hates fireworks. And we thought we was going to be okay, but unfortunately we had Blue's Op done, and I don't know, it was, I had it done during the October half term because I would be home. So unfortunately we came to bonfire night, and or around that time, let's say, and the neighbours in front of us decided to have some fireworks, and the firework, I think, must have gone up and over the top of our bungalow and gone bang. I jumped feet. The dog flew across the room. I'm like, oh my God, because he's had his op, and you know, he's not meant to move too quickly, but he was all right. But now anytime he hears even the smallest noise, he is, oh, he's on the move. I think he can hear me talking about him. Maybe he doesn't like me saying the word firework, but I don't think he knows that word. I don't think. I can't say for sure. Any little tiny sound now, he can't tolerate of them. So last time, when I discovered that our neighbours were having them, I asked them what time and they told me. I said, okay, I'll take him to my dad's. So I took him to my dad's, and then when they were all done, about the time that he said he would be done, my husband texted me and said, yeah, it's all finished now. And I brought him home, and he was fine, no more the wiser really. And yeah, he just needs to go in his bed when it's like that in the dark. Yeah, it's just tend to be what we do. But that day I thought, yeah, we'll go out to my dad's, spend some time with my dad, and it just gets him out of the way of them, because if it's above us, it's really loud, and yeah, it's not good for him at all. So yeah, he doesn't like loud, surprising noises. But no, he's really, 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 really amazing dog. He is so lovely. So yeah, so it all worked out all well in the end. I know that, you know, it took a little while, and I guess these things happen, and I'm happy that you know, the poor little greyhound got her home with an older couple, which is far better for her, and it was absolutely heartbreaking to do. And I've still got a picture on my phone, and you know, and as far as I know, the collie actually went back to its original owners and stayed with them, because the owners actually were so pleased to get back again. So maybe it was meant to be. So yeah, I've just dropped a drill where a drill shouldn't be. There we go. So yeah, that's the dog adventure. I'm just going to check the time again. How are we doing? Oh, I think we might nearly be done with the hour. Yes, I've just checked the video and we're on 55 minutes. Crikey, I can't seriously believe I've been sat here diamond painting, talking about goodness knows what for 55 minutes. So I think if anyone has managed to stay for the entirety of this video, I will say a very big thank you. If anyone would like to give me a thumbs up and a like, go ahead. If not, no worries. If you would like to subscribe, even better. You can check out my Instagram, Busy Sparkling. I really do love Instagram. I think it's my favourite social media at the moment. There's some fantastic pictures on there anyway. So, but yeah, stay tuned for my channel. I hope to do unboxings, possibly. I really like reviewing diamond paintings when I've finished them, and I really like to review items from, you know, UK stores and stuff, and help and support them, you know. And I like to give credit where credit's due, but I also don't want people to be given false information. If something's not good, I'll tell you it's not good. One company contacted me and said that they wanted to send me a light pan. I thought, oh, lovely. Said, oh, can you give us a good review? I said, no, I will give a review to how good I feel your product is. If your product's a good product, I'll give you a good review, but if it isn't, I won't. So it's as simple as that. So, but anyway, thank you so much for watching. Well done to all of those that stayed with me for nearly a whole hour, and I hope to catch you again soon. Bye.